everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you just so happen to be stopping by for the very first time, thank you so much for being here with me. Now if you're visiting for the first time and you're wondering who is this girl here, well, my name is Donella and this is my world of beauty here on YouTube. I know I missed last week's upload, but I'm making it up this week by creating something that I don't create too often, and that's a smoky look. Now I chose the color blue because it's, how do I say this? It's not a color that I really lean to a lot, but I have been told that blues, yellows, and pinks look really good on my complexion. So I'm really trying to play up with colors that I know complements my skin's color. And somebody told me, you know, you should play with a little bit more blue. Blue looks so good in you. You know, you have that nice chocolate skin. You should play up with a little bit more color. All right, I heard you. I heard you. So if you're one of those persons who probably want to play up a little bit more with colors, but you're not really sure what to do, or if you just want to see how to create a smoky eye using maybe a different color, maybe you want to try a different color, like there, you can create a smoky eye with almost every color out there, but people tend to kind of keep it into the range of using like blues, purples, or even just black on its own when they're creating smoky look. I love to play up with colors every now and then, so I decided to use a blue. Since everybody say it looks good on me, I decided to choose the color blue and create the smoky eye. So if you are interested in seeing how I create the overall look, then please stay tuned. I already have all my complexion products, my foundation, concealer, translucent powder, etc. Also, I already prepped my eyes to get it ready to apply the eyeshadow. So first things first, I'm going to go in with a really light transitioning color first, and I'm going in using my Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette. I'm going in with this color right here, which is called Aesthetic. This is a color that I use a lot. I'm sure you guys could tell so I'm looking at it, and that's just going to be my first transitioning color for this look. Alright, next I'm going to go into this deep brown color right here, which is from my Melt Cosmetics stacks. This one is from the Rot stack. Okay, I still have these. I deepen the crease where I apply the first transitioning color, and I'm really going to focus right there in my crease. I don't want to go up any further. Really just want Rot to stay right there in the area where my crease is basically cut. Off camera for a bit, right, because I suspected the two colors I was going to use, the two blues, because I did use two blues to create this look, and I suspected that I was going to have a bit of a follow, and I did, like right there, and I tried to clean up the one that fell in the corner right there, but I'm going to have to do that after I finish the other eye. So let me just run through real quick where what I did. You guys know I've already applied both transitioning colors in the crease. Next I went into my Juvia's Place Mini Masquerade palette, and I went into this really pretty blue right here, which is called Dahlia. This really pretty blue right here, because I really wanted a bright blue to use as a base to basically pop, but then bring out more of the smokiness of the eye, so to speak. Like I always find using a bright color underneath as a base kind of really makes the eye look pops, especially with the shade that I used over it. It really makes it pop. So I'm just going to go in and basically press, starting from this corner, press her in on my eyes, and this blue is so rich. Listen, I have a lot of blue going on here. I'm wearing a blue shirt, I'm wearing blue eyeshadow, and my backdrop is blue. It is a lot of blue going on here, but it's okay. It's okay. To go all the way over here where I applied, because I applied a bit of the Rot, which is a deep shade of brown, like right here in this corner right here, and I don't want to cover it with this blue, so I'm just going to stop right there, right there, and just keep tapping back and forth, dipping one more time, because I'm still seeing a bit of skin right here, especially. Just getting going and lightly tap it and maybe brush it a little bit so we can get everything covered all at once. Yeah, right there. And next I'm going to go in with the color that I use on top, the bluish shade I use on top, and I'm going in with my Artist Couture, another Artist Couture palette. This one is the Midnight Maven. This shade is called Rendezvous. I use this shade as a topper to basically bring out the smokiness of this blue. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to go in and just press her over Dahlia until I get the amount of shadow that, or the color basically, that I'm looking for in this. And yeah, this is exactly what happened on this white eye over here. I don't know, Dahlia just, sorry, Rendezvous just started blowing all over the place and dropping all over the place. So yeah, I had to pause for a bit to do a bit of a cleanup before I did this eye. I actually think I went up a little bit further with Rendezvous on this eye, so let me go over. I always have to make sure that they're both lined up the same way, so I have to just go in and put a little bit more of Rendezvous over here and then over here. I love a blue smoky eye. It's probably one of my favorite smoky eye looks to create. I know I do many smoky looks as I should for my channel, but you know, before this madness happened, you know, this pandemic and whatever else is happening in the world, because we have typhoons and all sorts of things happening, hurricanes, all sorts of things happening at once. It's a bit much if you ask me, but nobody asks me, so I'm just gonna keep my opinion to myself. So next I went in with another brush. This one is a petite crease brush. By the way, people have been asking me about these brushes. These are actually Jessup brushes. I got these from, was it Amazon or was it eBay? I'll have to check my order history for both, but I'm more thinking it's probably eBay. Probably eBay. I went in with another melt eyeshadow. This one is called Dark Matter, sorry. And I just went in lightly because, you know, black is a color that could really mess up the entire look if you don't go in lightly. So you really have to go in lightly if you want to use black. Just spice up your smoky eye. Yeah, you really have to go in. Black is one of those colors that could really mess up an entire look if you don't go in lightly. And yeah, I'm literally just lightly pressing this over my crease, over the crease area. Yeah, I'm going to blend out the edges a little bit, but I really have to be careful with how I'm going in with this black, because she is like really rich and she could mess up the entire thing right now. So yeah, let's just make sure that we go in small stages. I'm thinking that this black over here is looking a little bit more intense than this one, so let me just press this in a little bit more right here. Yeah, and I'm thinking it's probably because I went over way too far with Rendezvous on this eye. That's probably why this one is looking a little bit more darker than this one. So we're going to have to do a bit of blending to balance that out. So I'm going in with the same blending brush that I used to apply, what colors did I apply? Aesthetic, I think it was, from the Supreme Nudes palette. And then I went in with the Rot color from the Melt Stack. Yeah, those are the two colors that I used. And I'm not going to apply anything else because I really just want to blend out some of this black and just make her, you know, tie her in a little bit better with the blue, 2 shades of blue right here. And I'm just kind of tugging it outwards first, just so I can get that like bit of V shape. That I feel like that V shape looks really good with my eye shape. You know, some persons like the rounded look, but I like the V shape because it looks better with my eye shape. That's just my personal preference. I feel like it looks better with my eye shape. So I'm just gonna go in back and forth. Now everybody know, I've been saying this forever now, whenever you're doing blending takes a lot of time, and you have to take your time or you're going to mess the entire thing up. So yeah, this is gonna take me at least another 5 minutes to make sure I get everything tied in properly, and then I'm just going to, you know, finish the rest of the look by adding some liner and lashes. So I reapplied, I had to fix up the mess that was underneath my eye. I reapplied concealer, added a bit more of my honey translucent powder from Fenty, and now I'm going to go in and basically smoke out the bottom area of my eye. First I'm going to go in with my MAC pencil, which is called Define the Black. I'm just going to line my eyes first before I smoke out the bottom. Line this baby up. Her nice and lined up. So I'm going to go in once again and basically smoke out my bottom lash area with Dark Matter, which is this really black. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke up my bottom eye, bottom lash area. I'm also just going to bring it over to the corner right here, just so that it ties in with the black that I use right there in my crease, so everything looks nice and tight together. All right, so we have completed both eyes. You know what, I am going to add some bottom lash primer, basically to bring these babies out. Let's pop these suckers out, you know. A love-hate relationship right now with these lashes. Sometimes they do me good, sometimes they just do me so bad. Feeling like we have that bad romance, you know, kind of like Lady Gaga song. God in a bad romance. It's really hard to do this and sing at the same time. I have no singing cards in my throat, so I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Where is my tweezers so I can take these babies up and pop them on before they completely dry down? I'm wondering if I should add just a small smidge of liquid liner over these babies, just so they look nice and tight. And what y'all think? What do y'all think? Think I should go without the liner for this look? Let's see. I'm gonna decide after this. Oh girl, you put that lash way up too high. Like what is happening? Hello? What is happening with me today? Damn. Walk line. I mean, what going on with me? Cause like I'm losing. No, did you try it on completely? Did you? Please, no. Don't do it to me. Did you try it down completely? No, you did not. No, you did not. You are good. You are good lash. You are very good lash. Everything in place, basically. I did apply a bit of liquid liner, and somehow I feel like I messed up the top of it. It looks a little bit crooked because I was just blinking and all sorts of things, and I feel like it's a little bit crooked. But I feel like the lash, because it's, you know, it's so flirty, it's kind of hiding it a little bit. So it's okay. It's okay. You know, we all make mistakes. Go in and apply the banana powder. You guys know I always apply the banana powder just like right here in the centermost portion of my eyes. And I'm going to go in and basically add just a little bit of dewiness to my skin because I feel like I'm looking a little bit too matte. And I'm going to go in first with just a little bit of this. This is all I have left. For those of you who don't know, who probably don't follow Sal and Farah on Instagram, you know, they are the owners, creators, whatever you want to call them, of the Farah Sally brand. They did say sometime last year that they were sold out of everything. So this is probably the last one I have. And they're not sure if they were going to, they weren't sure if they were going to restock anything at all. And that's really because, you know, Sal, the husband, and Farah recently had a baby. You know, they apparently they were having some issues, you know, in terms of her getting pregnant, finally, blah blah blah. For those of you who've been following the story, I don't want to go into too many details. And yeah, he kind of took a break from the brand, and you know, finally she came, hey, I'm pregnant, you know, and they have a beautiful baby girl right now. So they basically pause on making anything that has to do with the Farah Sally brand because, you know, he's spending time with his wife, he's taking time off, you know, because they're both new parents. So this is I don't know, listen, this is the richest my face has ever been my entire existence here on earth. This has in 24 karat gold, okay, this is the richest my face has been. This is the richest I've been. And girl, you just said that, ooh, what's wrong with you? You just said you don't know that people are going to make more. Here you are trying to spread all of it. Lord of mercy. Let's go in stages, ma'am. Stages. All right, I'm going to use this is the beauty sponge I use to apply my complexion products, foundation, etc. I'm going to use that and tap that into my skin. And this setting spray actually gives a hell of a glow. So I'm actually going to go in and try to bring it back just a little bit by using my Cardinal Beauty Elixir. Actually never combine both of these. I know they both have a bit of a dewy finish. So I'm hoping that I didn't actually, like, I'm not going to mess up this entire thing and just look all sorts of crazy. Because, you know, I do have dewy skin. Sorry, I do have oily skin. So I'm just going to take my beauty sponge once again and press that into my skin. Yeah, and let me just complete the rest of my again with this matte pot. I still don't know what this is, but it's giving me a hell of a glow. I loved the finish from the last time when I used this. So I'm going to go in with this first. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I should apply a bit more okay, I'm looking at my face trying to determine if I should add just a little bit more contour, bronzer, whatever you want to call it. And I think I should. I really think I should. I'm going to go in with this one from Fenty Beauty, Mocha Mommy, the Sunstalker bronzer, which is called Mocha Mommy. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of her. I think I need a little bit of a pick me up. Maybe I didn't have on enough, and I'm just going to add just a little bit of this. Just right there, mama. And I like to just go in and kind of press her into my skin using this Real Technique brush. And now I'm going to go in with that pot. Where did I put that pot? Once again, and just basically just gently add her right here. Add her right here. And then start blending her out. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. Gonna keep going in back and forth until I have enough of it on, and then I'm going to add my blush and then my highlight, just like I did last time. Okay, so I've already applied the MAC pot, and of course I didn't use the NARS cream blush from last time when I did this trick. I used the BH Cosmetics cream blush to go in with Artist Couture Diamond Nose Powder. Of course, this one is in the shade La Bronze. And I'm just going to just lightly add the bronze right here. I'm trying to look in the mirror that's ahead of me right here, because I'm just, this is nice. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of adding a bit of this. This is also another Artist Couture product, right? This is their Golden Hour Diamond Lights finisher, right? It's called Golden Hour because it's like a really rich shade of gold. I'm thinking of adding this little bit of this, just a little bit right here. Ooh, ooh, Lord, take me now. I'm ready to enter the gates of heaven. Ooh, I am glowing, child. Ooh, I'm glowing. Ooh, child, I am glowing like an angel in heaven. I know I'm ready to enter the pearly gates. No, though. You know I was lying, right? You know I'm lying. You know I was just joking around. You know I'm joking. Okay, let's complete the rest of this look by doing some sort of lip combination. Of course, it had to be nude because I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of blue going on right here. So we need to just bring her down a notch by applying a nude lip. So let me just grab a nude lip real quick. Let's see what we can make. For my lip combination, I'm thinking of using these two. This lip gloss from Artist Couture. This one is called Shameless. And adding a little bit of this MAC lip gloss called Myth. I love Myth. I feel like I need to buy like whole lot of them. I'm really loving how it just looks amazing. Let me just go in first with Shameless. When she looks so nice and pretty on her own, but I still feel like I need to just add a little bit of Myth over her. A little bit right there. Yes, ma'am. I love Myth because Myth has this bit of like a beigey undertone, which looks really good on my complexion. Yeah, I just feel like I need to keep it in stock because I love the shade of it. It's just this really perfect beigey undertone, which looks really good in my skin tone. This is a completed look. I am wearing some of what is it called? The Diamond Lights finisher in the shade Golden Hour right here on my chest area. So if you happen to see me looking a little bit more shimmer, it's because I'm shimmering and during the golden hour, Miss May. All right, so yeah, this is my version of a blue smoky eye. There's some of my subscribers who tend to shy away from bold eye looks such as this, but you know, I honestly say that, you know, if you're a dark skinned girl and you love colors, you know, you can play up with colors. Now, I'm not saying that you need to add like 5 different colors on your eye at once, but at least try to play up with one color from a palette. Like if you have a palette that has in a number of colors, at least try to play up with one of them maybe once or twice a week. I tend to lean more to like nude colors because that's my preference, but every now and then you guys see me, I shake it up a little bit and I do play up with some colors, you know, because I love to see how bright colors look on dark skin girls such as myself, or even somebody that's probably darker than me. I think colors look absolutely gorgeous on our skin. Just like once you use the right color that goes well with your complexion, it really just looks delicious. All right guys, so that is it for this week's upload. I'm really hoping that you guys did enjoy this blue smoky tutorial. If you did, please be sure to go ahead and give me a big thumbs up on your way out, and don't forget to go ahead and click the subscribe button on your way out. And also, if you happen to have enjoyed this video, or if there's something that you have a question about, please don't be shy. Be sure to drop me a comment down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for being here with me once again, and I'll talk to you guys real soon on my next upload. Bye bye.